I'm picking up the 2 hairstyles I can get. Okay. I don't know why why I have my own YouTube, my own Twitch page open, but I do. Okay. Gonna kill advertisements. 3 minutes of ads just to kill them, just to get them out of the way. I know you don't like ads. I don't like them either, which is why we're doing 3 minutes. BRB, guys. Okay. I just realized I did not set up the scenes. Good. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Scuff. And by that, I mean welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. Why is that? There we go. Okay. Chat blocker. There we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Dude, or that Aether Chicken, depending on where you're watching me from. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I survived. That's all that I'm gonna be honest, I am way too tired after work to stream. And I did not want to get out of bed today. You have no Alo Alo potsherds. You know how to fix that, right? You run Alo Alo with people. Or solo. You can apparently solo that. It would be work, but you could solo it. Only need 6, but still. It's a simple fix. Very simple fix. Also, before we get into the game, I do need to do something. I have started crafting. Is other working? No, it was alchemy, right? I started leveling crafter before I started stream, and a bit last night. And I kind of should probably finish what I started. We're gonna do that. Hello, Boo. Why are you licking my bare leg? Stop it. I have shorts on, and my cat really likes to bap at my leg while I'm at my desk. So I feel a bare leg bapping, and it scares me a little bit because I'm not expecting to feel something there. And I think she knows that I'm not expecting anything because this is how she gets attention, is by bapping my bare leg and being a general nuisance. So I get to pick her up, hold her, and then just kind of scruff her fur a bit, and she gets all, yeah, why you do this? Well, you know why I do this, you little butt munch. You know why I do this. You know why I do this. Because you're a butt munch. Aren't you, Boo? Aren't you, Boo? I love you, but you're a butt. Anyway. How's it going, everybody? I've been riding the low of not having good mental health, which sucks, but I am still here, which is a thing to celebrate. There's also an affiliate-versary going on, but I don't really care much to celebrate that. If you guys want to, cool. I'm just glad I'm awake today, to be honest. Because I did not want to get out of bed today. I don't know why. I don't have a reason to hate it. It's just, that's where my brain was. But the fact that I'm live right now is a miracle in and of itself. Also, if you don't know, there is a particular event going on right now where if you gift free subs to any streamer playing Final Fantasy XIV, you get a rainbow horse mount. Now, this does unfortunately give Jeff Bezos money, and if you're going to give any subs to anybody, there's probably better people more deserving of it. I say this not to put myself down, but because I do follow a streamer who is a chemo patient. And honestly, if you're going to gift subs to anybody, I'd rather you gift them to her. So if you find the streamer, I don't think they're live right now. Let me actually see. Yeah, she's not live right now, but if she does go live at any point throughout this, I will direct you to her, and I want you to gift subs to her, not me. And if you do it for me, cool, but like, I don't need it. I don't need the money. Well, I do, but like not that badly. What was I going? Right, I forgot what I was doing. There is. I got turned around, I'm gonna be honest. I need to go here. Where I was just fucking at. Oh shit, need to put my purple scripts in. Alright, so here's the plan. Crafter scripts, purple. Buy those. And turn these in. Good enough. I can sell the materia. Or something. How much materia did I get? 5. 955, or yeah, that much. That's fine. All right. DPS, Dragoon, and let's go back to what I assume is Ishgard. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot where I was. I know what happened last stream. If you haven't gotten to that part in Heavensward, fair warning, you're gonna hear spoiler talk to that part up to Heavensward. If you don't know what I'm talking about maybe click off a stream. It's fine. We're running New Game Plus. I know what's gonna happen. If you don't know what's gonna happen, this might not be your stream. But also, it's Heavensward, so like, Not in the way that, like, it's story that can be skipped. It's old story. And most people are probably past that by now. Hi, Fry. How's it going? Alright, we are starting New Game Plus. Heavensward Part 2. Harshafant just died. That's where we're at right now. Nah, I forgot where we're going. Oh, right. Okay. I think we also just witnessed a very tearful... Just finished my day 0 shift at Ota. What is Ota? Try it again another day. Another day I could probably help carry you through that. The Sins of Antiquity. Alphino is lost in thought. Otakon. Oh. We're at Otakon? I don't know. I don't really follow conventions, and I probably should. I must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Night. It's 14 themed? What the fuck? Hang on. Hang the fucking phone. You didn't tell me it was 14 themed. And then again, I guess I didn't ask either. There's a sponsorship deal and everything. Really? Give me as much info as you can in any chat you deem necessary. If it's private, DM it. If it's public info, go ahead and share that shit. I'll just go and speak with Sir Emmerich, Freiland. I worry for his well-being. Me fucking too. That was his brother or something. Or something. That was the same. They were in the same house. Actually, no, that is... Emmerich and Harshafant were brothers. Half-brothers, at least. Or adopted brothers. Siblings. Of a sort. I don't know. I'm tired. All the staff badges have stats on them. My constitution is 0. Blood brothers. Oh, really? I didn't know they were blood related. Apparently, Emmerich's dad was the Pope. But the Pope had an affair or something, and Emmerich is the child that came from that affair. And Count Edmund adopted Emmerich after that. An audience of the Lord Commander. Yes. Yes, of course. I have to lean on my 19 dexterity to not die from a light breeze. How do you have 0 constitution? That seems more D&D themed, but also wouldn't be surprised if it's a D&D themed... It's a FF14 themed D&D campaign. Justinian, you're looking a little less azure. Don't quote me on that, it's just what I heard. Fair. Cutscene? Voiced cutscene?
My friends,
Yay!
in your debt. Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
Some scar over. And depression never really goes away. Oh god. We're having an echo.
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatoskr, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelgr did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
For those that forgot, dragon's eyes hold a vast amount of ether. That's it. So Nidhogg lost both of his eyes, and we found one of them. We have one of them. Or rather, Estinian has one of them. Hreysvelgr is now back to normal with both eyes. Where's the second? Where's the second Nidhogg eye? We don't know. Been joking that I'm booked one donut, but only one. Only one.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well?
Do I buy the Garabanian set or run Heaven on High until I get it? So the other side of the Garabanian or the adventure one. Garabanian is Heaven on High chance. Is that the hairstyles? Should probably look closer at the hairstyle. Why do I have those? They look familiar, and I don't remember running half of that shit in order to get any of those hairstyles. I don't know what I did. But no, Pope Man, does that cost the same as a dozen eggs?
Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin.
Adventure was gold saucer for 14
Should we
MGP.
then, as his
Okay.
descendants, meekly surrender ourselves
14
to an eternity
MGP,
of punishment?
really? It's the cheapest hairstyle.
Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe.
Then don't. Don't continue this shit.
Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people.
It's like Horde versus Alliance all over again. That's a World of Warcraft reference. Anyway.
You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to
No, they're
fight
not.
and die for their country.
Highborn maybe, lowborn not so much.
And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity.
How do you plan on doing that?
The change you so fervently desire.
How do you plan on doing that, Pope Saruman the White?
If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
I hate those two. Well, three. Emmerich's fine. Also a little jealous that one of the string beans can hold a sword that well. A sword that big, that well, like it was lightweight.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
I had an echo. Saruman was being evil.
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
Cloud actually learned that from having Genova cells injected into his body. So that's a no. I think it's just training from being a knight or something. Excuse me. Yeah, that ain't Cloud. I wish I could say it was.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion.
Who was that?
Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I have given some thought to that as well.
Do you mean Thancred? Because I don't remember.
During the battle within the
I don't
vault,
remember who he's talking
the
about.
Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Ser Zephyrin struck down Lord Haurchefant was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Yeah, they empowered themselves or
The
something.
spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture. Holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls.
Primal. They're primals. God fucking damn it. The Pope is a primal. His knights are also primals.
7 hells!
Indeed, Alphino.
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Yeah, but at least Iceheart Gazelle is not super evil. Okay, she's evil, but not super evil. And honestly, we're kind of understanding the evilness of it, so really, it's good guy? Properly guided villain? I don't know what the opposite of a misguided villain would be. Misguided good guy? Whatever that would be. A villain with a good head on her shoulders?
Are the Heavensward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
Anti-villain?
As they fled, my father spoke of Azys Lla. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
So where's this Azys Lla? We gotta find Azys Lla and somehow get to it. Oh, shit. Turning that down. Mistress Whispbane, Master Alpha now. I, Amaric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Right in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends. Right in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated. No more. Life for death. I will have Sir Zephyr's heart for what he did to Harshaphant. Yes, of course. You two were close, I know. Much has changed since our order's founding. But our duty to combat the primal threat is not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Phelan and I will stop them. That I could join you in this pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Walk it we must. The unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravanian hostilities. Far from it. We will have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Emmerich. In my dying breath, I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Phelan, Master Alphino, pray attend me outside. Got it, lady. Very well. With me, Phelan. I believe we have much to discuss. Actually, how many more quests do I have? When do I get to Azys Lla, I wonder? Heavensward, MSQ. You're on In Search of the Soleil. Oh. I've got a long ways to go. That's fine. When's my next content? Not too many left. Views. Alright, sorry, I got distracted. In search of the Soleil. Lucia appears to have something to say. Yeah, that rhymed. Soleil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lenia informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts, and the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Well, it was, not long ago. The airship had not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches before the reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Hylanart has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the Beastman's wrath. I happen to know one. And Alphino also got the memo. I think we both know the perfect candidate. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see. And I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Lucia, away! Firmalbert. Oh, here we go. I forgot what zone I was in. It don't take much. Said my boy. I'm early. Oh, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you been getting up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? You hardly know where to start. Archifont's dead. The Pope ran off for Azys Lla. We need to go get him and kill him or something. Not the real Pope, the Ishgardian Pope. He was a good man. Sid, have you heard of Azys Lla? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. When he told Phylan, the Asians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the Ultima weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Heh, it's just as well. After pulling you out of the fires these last few times, I reckon I was due to deliver you into it. Sid's a good friend. He'll take us anywhere we ask. Even if it's into hell. Into the blue. Alphino must see to one last thing before he departs. Into the fire it is. In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. May I go on ahead to the airship landing? I shall join you anon. Sure you want to do that alone, dude? Someone die. No? Okay, fine. It's over here, isn't it? Aha! It is. I haven't been to Ishgard in a while. At least not for this. So I forgot the map. I forgot the layout. Wedge! Good to see you again. It'll be a pleasure to have you aboard the Enterprise. I heard about your man Harshaphon. Sorry about your loss. Sorry for your loss. Yeah, he was a good friend. A true bro. Probably the truest bro we ever had. Okay, I stand corrected. Sid's a true bro, too. Same for the rest of Sky Steel. And Alphino. Tataru's alright. And again, I've been more of a bro to him and her than any of them have been, so I don't know. Harshafant was there when I needed him most. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight. I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. That is, as soon as a certain... Pray forgive me my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Urianger and Riol are pursuing promising leads. Who's Riol? Who's Riol? Oh, it's that guy. Okay, never mind. We're good. Riol, I trust. Urianger, I better be careful because I almost spoiled something. Urianger is alright. Well, I wish he was more present. Come. We can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise. Shall we get going? Yes. Yes, we shall.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azys Lla, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
They came to this place to play card games on motorcycles. Sid, what do you have to say? We'll keep the Enterprise here for now. If you need to head back to Ishgard, you can use that standard to signal for an Ironworks ship. Don't worry, we charted a route safe enough for others to fly. Unless that Primal shows up. What are the odds of that, eh? Reg, what do you have to say? We'll stay in touch with your Temple Knight friend, don't you worry. The Enterprise is ready to fly at a moment's notice. Just come running if you run afoul of something you can't handle. Maybe a Primal. I don't know. Never had to fight a flying Primal like this. From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Be on your guard. The Vanu could be anywhere. He's watching us as we speak. Familiar faces. Alpha now has a mind to start searching for the blue window. Assuming the Soleil is here. I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. Agreed. Alpha, no, what do your elf eyes see? God, look at them. So many isles, so many places to hide. No, we must not lose hope. He is out there, Fryland, and we will find him. I agree. Right. Oh. It's one of those ones. It's one of these ones. One of these emote ones. You searched the skies for the Soleil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. So nothing yet. That doesn't mean nothing. We can still find it. Oh. Okay, duty time. I guess it's Vanu. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Was that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? I didn't know what that was. Over there. Imperial troops. Ishgardians. Seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. Will we, though? The enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Phelan. Protect the Vanu. Say less, brother. Lord Van Hydrus. Regular Van Hydrus. Remember, Lord Van Hydrus wants them alive. That's an order. Right. Oh, now I'm doing damage. Didn't seem like I was. More of them. Are you? Get the fuck away from them. Get over here. Get away from the Vanu. When did you get here, you tiny mage? How adorable. Okay, I don't like this mech. It's dying first. Did it! Yay! So we live to fight another day. That we do, buddy. Netherlings saved Lonu Vanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lonu Vanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Someone does, finally. Hey, bud. Devourer of Worlds. Lonu Vanu would like very much for you to enjoy the hospitality of his village. Lonu Vanu shows much and more to Netherlings, as saviors and heroes. Zundu welcomes you. To village we go, to north. Come, come. I don't know why I'm doing strong bad, but whatever. So the Ghanaians was searching for the Archbishop and relieved that the Vanu knew something about his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, we may have had the right of it. They conclude that we should accept Lonu Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. As long as he's not going to try to eat us. Oh, hang on. See this? This is a rainbow horse. You can get this rainbow horse by gifting 3 subs to someone playing Final Fantasy XIV on Twitch.tv. You don't have to gift it to me. Find a streamer who may be like fundraising with the subs that they get with their sub money. Maybe they're struggling to live or something. Find one of them and gift subs to them. They deserve it. I am not going to turn down free subs though if you happen to gift me gift subs on my channel, but like I feel like there's other streamers who probably need it more. I'm just saying. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and I lay down your burdens, netherlings. Come and lay down your burdens, netherlings. Lonivanu throws wide arms in greetings. Behold, Alk Zundu. Ooh, an aetherite, and it's umbrella shaped. A far warmer welcome than the ones who received from the Vundu, I think. Ha! Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon. Sound and fury like aimless gale. Drink up! Okay, fine. Water opened! Water consumed! Which is good because I dehydrated earlier. What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? No. I had 1 beer. 1. I have 5 more to go, and I'm spreading that through the weekend. I'm being smart with my dehydration consumption. There you are. Did you see it? It's that damned flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The white? Oh. Oh! He's wounded. That's a big whale. He ate an island. By the 12. Did he just eat that island? Oh, insatiable light. Oh, devourer of worlds. Why must you torment us? Bah, Lonivana wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. He ate an island. Are we safe here? Somehow I doubt it. You described it as a flying feathered whale. I naturally assumed you had taken some liberties. It'll take a lot more than Imperial cannons to bring that beast down. Yeah, maybe we should call some guy named Ahab. We found his whale. I want to nickname it Mobius Rooster. Only so it doesn't get censored. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sonu Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. Are we going upstairs? Am I going upstairs? Where the fuck am I? Netherlings deliver Lonu Vanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, Chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Alfino Leveilleur, and these are my companions, Phelan Wisbane and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers. which we believe is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Ah, like the black steel shod contraption from which you saved Lord Vanu. Lonu Vanu. Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Guardian Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lonu Vanu hear tell of these netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lonu Vanu. Aye, aye. Winds carry purpose of netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Azys Lla. Ah, we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sonu, what exactly is this Azys Lla? Beware, netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy, and beyond ours. You mean to tell me this fucking whale ate the island that had the key, and now it's in the belly of this whale just jingling around? Like, just... Okay, so jingling keys is not really working, but maybe if I do this. Maybe if I talk while it's jingling. Keys, 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 keys. I don't know if that worked, but hopefully it did. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lord Vanu. Lonu Vanu, for as stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sonu. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all of Vanu. So whale eats key. Key is out of reach of everybody. But whale exists, and whale is angry and hungry. So whale will consume all if we don't kill it. But if we kill it, we get the key. But also, with the whale dead, nothing is stopping anybody from trying to steal the key back. So either we leave the whale to kill everything, or we get the whale and then have a big, like, brawl out for the key and probably, like, have an issue. Blacken the white. Alphino has that familiar look in his eye, which can only mean one thing. He's gonna ask me to kill a primal, isn't he? So Azys Lla is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe in safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the White. Let us question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings anon. Aye, aye. Sid, what are you gonna do? Can we not just leave the key to the Forbidden Land in the island-eating whale's belly? I mean, I can think of worse places to keep it. No, I thought not. Yeah, I thought that too. But, I also didn't really factor in the whole, Heavensward Knights being able to kill the whale. I just kind of thought, like, you know, whale would cause more problems alive than dead. The Netherlings seek knowledge of the White, then speak with Kunu Vali, foremost keeper of tales, but neglect not to present itself with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Netherlings must greet Kunu Vali with a bow. Aye, aye. Time to summon Rainbow Dot. Yes, this is what I'm calling the horse. Where's this Kunu Valley? Here we go. Bow. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow, traveler from below. Kunu Valley, keeper of tales, hears your words and she remembers. Oh, you're okay. Not gonna lie, all birds look alike, but that's just a me thing, and I'm allowed to say that because I'm also a bird. In times long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even the cloud sea, the white is one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water, but hated the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for the merciful gods raised him to the heavens, and therefore there he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth, a splinter of the divine is shared. And so he opens his maw from whence come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence, he raises up isles of earth and guides these people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them? Kunu Valley knows no tale like this. I swear there was probably more people to talk to there. Rainbow Dash, away! Get it? Because you spend Dash to get a rainbow horse. So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck and to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose. Perhaps a bit ungenerous. Gods, eh? What of you, Alphino? Did you learn aught of value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing? My gods, that's it! Alphino, boy, I could kiss you. Don't. Don't even. From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. Oh. We're gonna go fishing for big-ass skyfish. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island to the Sea of Clouds, in essence fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide, then reel it in close, enabling our resident Icon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Phelan fail to subdue the creature, she would almost certainly be eaten, alongside with the rest of your appetizing island. It's a lead. I'm okay with it. Oh, she won't fail. And if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow her out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Boo, why are you chomping me when I'm trying to pat you lovingly? Boo. Let me have my hand, thank you. Let me have my hand, thank you. Let me have my hand. Let me have my hand. Let me have my hand. Coochie, 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 coo. Coochie, 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 coo. Coochie, 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 coochie. Boo is angry. Baby, my cat is angry. I was giving her pets, and apparently I petted her too roughly, and now she's grump. Now she's batting me. I just want my hand. I just want to do this, Boo. You don't gotta chomp. You don't gotta bap. I'll hold you like a baby if you do it again. You good? Okay. I think my cat is fine now. We're good. Alright. You do it again? You do it again? I was unprovoked, you dingus. That is not how that works. You get armed prison. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well. You get armed prison. The prisons. The jail. The criminal has been captured. Mwah. I love you, but you're too rambunctious. You're too rambunctious. You need to chill. Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then. It seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip. While you two need to find me some bait. And not just any island, mind. I want a mouthful at most. My cats don't let me pet them unless it's their idea. My cat is okay with pets randomly, but she wants them on her terms most of the time. Like, not most of the time. Sometimes she wants them on her terms. She's okay with it at any time. But like, if you pet her too rough, she's gonna bap. If you don't pet her at all, she's gonna bap. If you don't pet her for too long, for long enough, she's gonna bap. She's okay when I'm holding her. There's no winning. Yeah, there's no winning with this cat. Unless you're holding her. In which case, she seems to be alright with it until she starts squirming. But she doesn't attack when she's being held. She just squirms. Don't you, Boo? You know when it's jail time. You know when it's jail time, yeah. You're okay with jail time. For the most part. Aren't you, Boo? He knows there's no escape. Alphino loves it when a plan comes together. So does the A-Team. Well, you heard, Sid. We need an island to bait the hook. By way of a first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sonu. If the Zundu are concerned by Bismarck's behavior, though, as they have given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. That may be true. I'm glad I can play this one-handed currently. Fun fact, you can auto-run by holding right-click and left-click at the same time and just turn the mouse. It's great. The Tramontane is upon us. The white feasts and the Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightfully safeguard. Yet it need not be this way. We have the power to strike... Oh, shit. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest. In vain do they struggle. Oh, Boo's squirming. Are you done with jail time? There you go. No bapping my leg. I know where you are right now. I know where you sit right now. You sit in the leg bapping position, and I don't like it. Yet who is Sona to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tremontane can turn to the ponente. I don't know how to pronounce those words. I don't think they're spoken in a cutscene. Very well, Netherlings. When you are ready, tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require, that they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sonu. On that you have my word. Come, Phelan. Let's see how Cid's preparations are progressing. Hopefully well. Come, Rainbow Dash, we ride. I'm getting flashbacks to Palace of the Dead with this song. Our Guardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured we've chains to spare, every link forged by the manufacturer's master craftsmen. If you have any lingering doubts as to their strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. Oh, good. So it's that strong. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. And all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Waylon, let Wedge know when your party is assembled. Can I do it with NPCs? I don't think I can. I am ready to hunt the white whale. I don't think I can do it with NPCs. Can I? Oh, no, I need to do it with players. Okay. I'll heal it. If anyone's on the Aether data center queuing for Limitless Blue Hard, I guess join now or forever hold your peace. I can't wait for cross data center. Not what is it called? Region matchmaking. Yeah, region matchmaking, where everybody in North America gets added to the dungeon queues. Queues will be instant, or more instant, maybe. There will always be healers, because everyone's going to run healer and tank and DPS at the same time. There's still going to be an abundance of DPS, I'm not going to lie. But there will be less waiting, probably, because there will be more tank and healer players. It's going to be very confusing. I'm not going to lie. I have had various bad instances in other servers when I played this game. Of players being very, very bad. Somewhat very toxic, too. It happens in Aether as well, but like when I go over to Primal, to Crystal, to Dynamis, the quality of player tends to dip. And the expectations of each player also changes vastly. So it's a bit of a grab bag. And it might not be that good. It's bouncing me. Can I go on that? No. Shit. I thought I could. Eh. Damn, it'd be nice if that was solid. But yeah, my experience with players has been pretty bad luck based in other servers. Not to say that Primal and Crystal and Dynamis are have bad players most of the time. It's just like my luck is absolute shit. The only and to add to that kind of belief, I hate Aurum because I keep encountering bad players in Aurum who didn't seem to understand what scurvy was and how to cure scurvy. They're good now, for the most part. Ow. You have stance, you get the reach. Yeah, I get bad players sometimes, and it scares me. It happens. Oh, double Astro! Quadruple regen. I'm for it. Do it? Yes. I think we did. It looks like that blister came undone. Nope. Oh boy. That one. I forgot how chaotic this can be. Just from a where do I stand standpoint. The generator's out. You can eat the island. Oh. Well, shit. What goddess? Come on. There we go. Whew. I don't know what killed me. I'm gonna lie, I don't know what killed me. That was, in fact, a very close kill, though. I killed another primal dad. That's the key. I didn't even have to go fishing for it. It looks like a cell phone. Wait, what now? I'm getting crystal heartburn now? At least I'm not getting an echo. Those tend to last a while. 4 crystals down, 2 to go. Let's go.
Warrior light, beloved Eidolon, all made.
All made 1. Okay. Ow, my head.
Like to none known. Hark. Receive a blessing more.
Receive my blessing once more. I'd love to. But... oh. Good thing my crystal heartburn tends to last only like a minute. And away we go. What? God fucking damn it.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him.
Why were you waiting
How
for me?
many times does this make, Warrior of Light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
Yeah, La Brea already said that.
She has what we seek.
That she does. The key to Azys Lla and the secrets of Allag.
Oh. I didn't think to put it in our pocket, did we?
The blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
My thanks to you, Ascian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck.
Well, fuck you too.
Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Hi, Lime, thank you. Oh god, it's a biblically accurate phone. Never mind, it's a biblically accurate bracelet of Twilight. And apparently with a very long-range data drain. Why can't I have that? I want that. I want to data drain people. Well, not people, enemies. For loot. That was a dot hack reference. I'm glad they're remaking it.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
Well, this sucks. Wait, Sid was towing this. Couldn't he have done something? Oh god, it was data drain. Literally. Hexagonal and staticky hexagonal panels and whatnot are totally a dot hack thing. Wow. They've unlocked Net Slum. Great. Give me Phylan. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Well, if you turned around, dipshit, you probably would have gotten killed. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, sorry, Boo. I didn't mean to almost bap your face. Are you okay, Boo? Yeah, she's fine. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. You were sealed? Oh, for your safety, I assume. Now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to the machinations. Oh my god. A difference of opinion. Alphino seems determined to put all thoughts of failure aside and put his mind to the struggles ahead. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanu Vanu's lands from being consumed in so doing. The Vundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go and inform Chief Sonu of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise. Will the Enterprise survive? Is all well?
Wait, something is amiss.
What is amiss? More Imperials? God damn it, why is it more Imperials?
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once!
Make me.
And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
You don't recognize the Warrior of Light and the Scion of the Seventh Dawn? Where the fuck have you been?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
What is Varys again at this point in the story? A general?
Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
It's pretty opportune to be a bad day for you, so... eh.
The Warrior of Light? She who bested Van Baelsar?
In my defense, that wasn't very hard.
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azys Lla as well.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think anyone was really trying that hard to beat Gaius.
Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
The what now? They did what? Why?
You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. that their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Okay. Go ahead and say them after this cutscene, or just prep it for after this cutscene, and I'll read them. I don't really have any more questions off the top of my head, unless it's pertaining to something you're about to say. Yes, Boo. What can I help you with? You are bapping my leg.
Genocide
You
has
clearly
ever
want
been
something.
the Empire's favored recourse.
You want uppies?
And that is
Was
why
it
we will
uppies you
continue to
craved?
oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last.
I killed Gaius. I've killed several gods too. I'm just saying. Maybe he has more cause to speak words like that than you do. You're in danger here, not me.
Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world.
So you two want to go to Azys Lla. I'm assuming it's to control primals, or are we trying to, like, stop that? Because I would want to stop that. Because, yeah, you could control a primal. Are they enhanced when you do?
Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel.
Oh, he is an emperor now. Okay.
If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
You're in danger here, not me, dude. I know you think you are. I didn't kill a handful of gods and more just to be sassed at by a man with the stupidest hat award. And his runner-up.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
I don't think they care. Oh. Who was that?
Where did that come from?
I don't know, but I like them.
Take cover!
Oh, Lucia's here. Did I ever tell you the Alex project started as a meme game? No, you told me it was a response to Nicholas and Cave Story stuff that they were doing. The prototypes and alphas definitely proved that. Okay. Yeah, I remember you telling me it was a response to Nicholas doing some shady shit with Cave Story.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
Yeah, because you totally have time to call a withdraw. As there's a mech with... As there's a lady with leg armor just ready to attack you. We could cripple their government right now. Or we could have.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
Oh, it did start it as that. Definitely did. Ah, okay. I ain't scared of that shit.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azys Lla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Unless they have something he wants. Like a way to control icons? Kind of like how they worked with the Ultima weapon? As a small little game mocking the Nicholas controversy. Yeah. Was it a meme beyond that? Because I thought it was just kind of mocking the Nicholas controversy the entire way. Like, no memes at all. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald. Varus Sos Galvus in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the centurion spoke. Ah, forgive me. This is neither the time nor place for such idle speculation. We return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sonu of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will rejoin you at the airship. Thanks, Lucia. Ah, the armor? I had it sent here as precautionary measure. I was thanking you. I wasn't asking about the armor. Well, thank you for that, too. Glad you came with it. I have to ask, is the kneecaps, like, hiding a gun or something? Because this looks like a gun. Or like some kind of cannon that's capped off, you know? I don't know. I'm not super into the designs of Magitech armor. And I don't think I ever will be, because I don't think the lore really explains what each part is. If one were to get isekai to Final Fantasy XIV and come back, doubtful, let me know. Be one hell of a fever dream. Imagine having to pay monthly to just keep your isekai subscription. I think the 12 you're alive. When that airship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alpha now. What in the seven hells happened out there? You lost the key. First the Archbishop turns up with an Asian intel. Now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit. What is this, a procession of notable bastards? Who's next? The Keeper of the Seventh Bloody Gate. Speak of the devil. It's Alphino. Alphino's Keeper of the Seventh Gate. No one's so notable, Master Garland. I'm happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sonu sends his warmest regards, Phelan. There was much talk of westerly winds. You take it that's a good thing? Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares, and wisely chose to offer no resistance. Since they have no more to fear from the Empire for the present. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Zundu would already have been leveled. Plainly, Varus is only interested in reaching Azys Lla. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well. Shall we? Yes, we shall. One good turn. Judging from Sid's expression, he has news which he believes will please you. Oh, how's that? We're gonna go through a barrier and then not have to, you know, worry about suiting this ship up to counteract an element of some kind? Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Azys Lla lies in that direction, we'll find it. Soleil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see. Never was there a faster ship in the armada of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Mostly because she's a sloop. And also the fastest sloop in the Scions' repertoire. Are we really okay carrying that leg armor?
I don't think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
Go figure. Hmm? Your headpiece? Oh.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Oh.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Your sister was a bitch!
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths.
He was led to
Livia
Ishgard.
felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Well, you're telling us this now, so I guess that means you're not a spy for Ishgard. Or Garlemald, rather, infiltrating Ishgard.
Then, Ishgard was...
Target, I guess.
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich.
You fell in love, didn't you?
It was his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him. But I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons.
He had a nice butt to you, didn't he?
He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it.
Oh, you just kept staring at his ass. Gotcha.
In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
Does she have a problem with me that I killed her sister? It's like... awkward.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Oh, so she doesn't mind?
My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Okay, so she's chill about it. Okay.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azys Lla should be.
Unless there's a weird-ass barrier. Which they used the key to open. It might not be open to us. That's kind of the problem.
Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that... Allagan?
Is that what?
Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What, dark and gloomy and full of glowy blue streaks? Oh.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
I don't know, but I agree. Well, Biggs, Wedge, what's the assessment? Wanda, does she have a name? Alicia? could be out there that would warrant the personal attention of the Emperor himself. So no, the Magitech armor doesn't have a name. God, it's just thinking about all the repairs we'll have to make is giving me a bleeding headache. Since piloting under pressure was a marvel to behold, may I never have the opportunity to do so again. We barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would explain why the Vanu called it a key. We need another way in. Alphino appears relieved to be standing on solid ground once more. Assuming Sid is correct, I have no reason to think that he is not. The Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azys Lla, but even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander, that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the Guardsman when you arrive, and he will show you in. You two have fun working on that and giving it a name. I will continue on. Your stream anniversary is coming up in 2 days. Oh, it is today. Damn, I thought that was a newer message. Yeah, I don't really celebrate that personally. Forgotten Night, yeah. Cool that other streamers celebrate it, but I personally don't. Firmalbert. Anyway. Ah, you are returned. Sir Emmerich and the others await you within. I do return. Count Edmund. Welcome back, my friend, and pray forgive me my earlier display. I grieve for my son still, and shall continue to do so, but I have resolved to be strong. It is what he would have wished. I feel you, man. Also, rip Count Edmund's voice actor. He passed away a couple years back, and I thought it was just the Japanese VA. No, it's the English one. I'm sad.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans, and we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Why would they?
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
Ow.
How?
Yeah, what I just asked.
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
And who's the authority in that?
Would that the Archons were still with us.
Yeah.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
Who?
An Archon? Truly?
Who would know how to do that?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
Okay, we get it. Realm Reborn, haha. So funny. I liked it genuinely. Dum-be-dum-bum-bum. Door! Burrow bird! Also, I need to turn the volume back down. There we go. Tataru, what you got? Welcome back, Wyland. How goes the mission? Did you catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? No! Sorry, to quote a YouTube poop, no! You finally arrived at Azys Lla, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. It's not all bad news. I've made progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, we'll get to Azys Lla yet. Who did you find? Ethereal Trail. Tataru is eager to share her progress in the search for the missing scions. When you fled the Victory Feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Tarapin to have the tunnels searched. A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Vinfilia, Thancred, and Y'shtola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there had been a discovery, and that we were to come to the Hole of Flames at our earliest convenience. I don't think what it might be. We shall depart at once. Tataru, let Oriange know to join us in Ul'dah. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir! Ul'dah. And away we go. I'm now a dead person. Wait. Red mage? Yep. Figured. I get the need to wear red as a red mage too. I get it. I get it. I have been part of that. I am still of that belief. But not while I'm a chicken. We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarapin. You saved her grace and father both. It is the least I can do to repay you. Forgive me my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery? Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With the mineral concern's cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal graves. Go on. It is Master Alphino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there's this. That's Y'shtola's wand, yeah. I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. What are you doing? Oh, you're checking the ethereal something or other. As I did surmise. Judging by the etheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this wand, it hath assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life stream. Lo. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form to its constituent ether, that the caster might enter the life stream, ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. If Y'shtola should choose to employ such a spell, bespeaketh the need for haste. All of which would suggest she managed to escape. Would that it was so simple. Note that the scholars of Sharlayan forbade the use of this spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. What? No, you can't mean... Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Y'shtola's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. It's still the excavation site, then. Our thanks to you. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. We shall pray for your Lady Y'shtola's safe return. My question is... How'st the fuck... Are we gonna get someone out of the life stream? Life stream means they're dead, right? I mean, yeah, there wasn't a body to be found, but life stream generally means dead, right? Why am I doing that when I can just walk? Alright, because it's Central Thanalan Gate of Knowledge. Okay. Yeah, life stream means dead. Why are we after a dead person? I'm Rainbow Dash. Evidence of Y'shtola's passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhap some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. Also, wouldn't she have casted it for 3 people? No, 2 people. 2 people. The Ghostbuster glasses. Where are you looking? Where do I get those goggles? The trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the Twelveswood. Bosom? It means titty. Are you certain? That was a Deltarune reference. Aye, there's no mistake. Thither hath the Y'shtola journeyed. And yet the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the life stream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger over long in the midst of this maelstrom, and the ether that formeth one's soul shall surely be scattered, ne'er to be reformed. We have no time to waste. Oriange, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Quailin, Tataru, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seedseer's aid. What if the only option is the Seedseer? What if our only option is whatever Oriange comes up with? I'm getting hungry. I had dinner like 4 hours ago. Oh. Dirty wizard. I like it. It's funny. Nope, no bench warmer. Sad. I await his return one day. No one said he would return. I just hope he would one day. It is said that the elementals perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, the Y'shtola is still adrift in its midst, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen, the Pajal. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak to Connie Senna without delay. I mean, we're the scions of the bloody Seventh Dawn, so surely we could throw that name around and be fine, right? Alphino is eager to petition the Elder Seedseer's aid in rescuing Y'shtola. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the conjurer yonder to be admitted. The Elder Seedseer awaits. Pray follow me. Where do we head to even enter the Lotus Stand? I wonder. Man, I ain't gonna lie, this would be one hell of a place to have a wedding. Anyway. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. Y'shtola casted Flow and is probably still in the live stream. We want to get her out. Help us. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we were to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However, what? Are we switching to a voiced cutscene?
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him.
What?
Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
I know where one is, and also we have her staff. Her wand, rather.
Oh! I know just the person!
I do too.
Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Plot twist. Her sister hates her other sister. No, they don't. They get along, apparently. That'd be one hell of a plot twist, though, just to, like, get our friend back. We have to convince her sister, who hates Y'shtola, to help us bring her back to life. I don't mean, like, hates as in sibling rivalry. I mean visceral hatred. But, like, that ain't a thing. If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister is named Ymitra. She's supposed to be a member of the Sons of St. Koinak. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Apkalu Falls, from what I recall. Let's look for her there. Imagine spending most of your time in one location. Couldn't be me. I say that as I am either at work or at my desk playing video games. This would be my time off. I'm allowed to do whatever the fuck I want. Boing, boing, boingity, boing. Oh, I don't get a leap forward, I get a leap backward, do I? Little daddy. Nice. Winner of the funniest name award today. Yes, is there something you require? Lady Ymitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfano Levia, and this is Tataru Taru. And I'm pretty sure I already know you. So you are my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Y'shtola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things. But she could be so reckless. What's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let's make for Evershade at once. I didn't know that you were half sisters. I didn't know you were half sisters. That's cool. Probably not cool of your dad, unless the means of which were kind of cool. Or normal. Not cheating. I don't know. I don't know the mating practices of Mikote, and I don't want to know. Did we hear her speak?
Let us begin.
We might. I hope.
Raya O, Arun, if you would.
White mages.
Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There.
There. Did it
Now.
work? Did it work? Oh yeah, they found her. And she seems to be naked. Alpha, no, look away. I mean, I should be looking away too. I guess maybe not, because Fuelin's a girl. And also, we're friends, so like, at least she's alive. Kind of the important thing, you know? It's not the nudity, it's the intent behind the nudity. We've made a burrito. Yay! Final Fantasy XIV's first burrito. Use a sleep.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Bear her thither at once. God, that had to be hard to read off. She'll recover, don't worry, Tazaru.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
And this is a time where photographs are not a thing, so we did not get to see photographs of Y'shtola in a burrito. A little sad by that. I'm sure someone probably has a screenshot of her wrapped up in a blanket. Oh, hang on. Oh, Y'shtola. Just seeing her face again, it's been so worried. The Tar's surprise. Well, okay then, just spoil the fact that she's fine. God. The Tar needs you to fetch a few items for a crafting endeavor. Y'shtola's resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she's... maybe the Chirurgeons. The conjurers say she's in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? I'll wait for Y'shtola to wake up. I thought I'd take the opportunity to visit my little... finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders on these items. Whoa, the darkness! That was jarring. Okay, never mind. Sorry. One is with the Leatherworkers Guild, and another is with the Conjurers Guild. Me with Mistress Giva and Brother Isumian, and they ought to take care of you. Tell everybody I'm on my way. Conjurers Guild, otherwise. Brother Bear, yeah. I have not seen that movie, and I probably should. But I think that song played at my graduation. My high school graduation, which was years ago. Found a person who's also a red maid wearing red. You really should. I know. There's a lot of things I really should watch. A lot of things. It's staggering, the list I have. And as the list grows, the further away the want to watch anything happens to be. With every movie or thing or piece of media I should partake in, the list grows, and so does my dislike for wanting to finish anything on that list. It just happens. When the urge happens, it will happen. But also, I'd really like to watch more movies with my girlfriend, so I should probably use that as an excuse to watch it with my girlfriend. Well, if it isn't Phelan, looking for some hides to tan mayhap? Here to receive an order from Mistress Tataru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However did that girl come by chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seems to me she had neither. Isn't she the financier of the Scions? I went out the wrong door. I did not find the right door. Fuck it, we're gonna walk. We're gonna walk it. I ain't in no hurry. Simpkin. Anyway. There are three NPCs we stopped for. Simpkin, Firmalbert, and Simcock. Always pay respects to the funny names. Just saying. And any Aether cryptids you happen to see. Doesn't have to be me, but like funny names, generally. Isumian, what's up, my boy? Greetings, Phelan. I trust you've been well. Is there aught you require of me? What is behind me? Was it his hat? Oh my god, it was his hat the whole time. The hat of this conjurer. Clipped in just right to not fade out of existence as close as I was. And just started popping in. I thought it was oh god. I thought it was just a big fan or something. Oh yes, Mistress Tataru's order. As requested, has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. Chimera leather and a staff. Are we re-gearing Tataru? Not Tataru, Y'shtola? Lla? I'm excited. But also, where the fuck you coming up with the money for Chimera leather? You didn't just spend all the Scion's grocery money, did you? Grog rock. Oh, that sounds like pirate metal. If we were to not call it pirate metal. Grog rock. I love that. I am all for calling pirate metal grog rock now. I want that. That is funny. That is great. That is on fucking point. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope. Tataru's Leatherwork Commission and Tataru's Conjury Commission. Oh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly Giva is a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Waylon. Can't wait to see what Y'shtola Lla thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the Conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? Yes, let's do that. Let's see our friend. Finally. She's awake? She's awake! Yes!
Y'shtola Lla! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru.
Your voice acting changed. I guess that's a side effect of the flow. Also, why are your eyes different?
You are safe. Thank the 12.
What happened to your eyes?
Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Well, you're talking now, so, yeah.
Worry not. I am well enough.
Do we get to hear your sister talk? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude! Give your sister a voice actor.
What befell you after you fled the feast?
Shit!
We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
Could have been another way of doing Y'shtola Lla's
That was my
piece,
doing.
but I wanted
I
to
brought the
hear...
tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape.
Oh.
At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
Decide to worry about that now?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find.
Larry Anjay is fine, but we already knew that.
It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Agreed.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we're in Ishgard, you see.
Also, Ishgard's borders are open now. What? Oh, right. there's not a vanity for her to change behind. I forgot about that. Nice fit.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yeah, most of the whole expansion.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azys Lla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating Isle's protective barrier?
Mm-hmm. What you got?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
Or have some idea where to go for it.
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon.
Any leads, though?
But I know of one who could.
Do tell.
A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Huh. Okay, sure. Let's go for it. Where's Matoya? How do we find her? What's she look like? Oh, damn. Michelle looks absolutely smashing in a new outfit, don't you think? I agree. The name rings strangely familiar. Michelle wishes to tell you more about her former master, Matoya. In my youth, I had the honor of... Oh, volume down. Yay. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? The master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Godlian Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city. So it is to the Dravanian hinterlands we must go. To the place of my birth. Though Azys Lla and I were born in Sharlayan, our days there were short. We remained only until the exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it's to be homecoming then. As fine a reason as any to go to Sharlayan. And it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. Ahem. I believe you mistaken our primary objective, Y'shtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. Nods furiously. As we do. Ishgard. Is Ishgard up? Wait, hang on. That one. Oh! I didn't know that was a favored destination. And here I am talking in... Oh, shit. Responded to a question in Novice Network in a cross-world link shell, where no one like that person is there. And I need to learn colors and shit. Okay. General tab has cross-world link shell 1, and probably 2 if I were to have one. But I don't, so it's fine. Charlene is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Phelan, Y'shtola, and myself. Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard and continue the search for our missing friends. Yes, sir. First, let us make for Tailfeather. Tailfeather. Bum de bum de bum bum bum. Last we set foot here, Justinian and Azys Lla were with us. Though it was not all that long ago, I find myself strangely taken by nostalgia. A long soak in the live stream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured, my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. I mean, you're not quite your former self. You've got a better fit and a better staff. Your superior self, you're going to get to a full strength new you. A second form Y'shtola, if you will. Y'shtola is ready to press on westward to the Dravanian hinterlands. I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Charlene. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravanian hinterlands. From there is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. We must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. Annex Shrine. Because I don't want to walk all that way. Holy shit, how long does this second chapter go? I just realized how far in I am. This is like the last chunk of quests before the end of Heavensward. And I was gonna stop when I meet Matoya. But I don't think I'm gonna. I've got quite a ways. Might still be able to stop when I meet Matoya, but like... It seems there's some events going on between those 2 points, so... Maybe I should stop when I reach the city proper?
To the Thaliac River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas.
They came.
To the city of Charlene, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
So I've never been to Eorzean College. What's it like? I should probably ask Alphino that. He's one of the youngest people in the studium. He would know. Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thaliac River. Let us search for a crossing. I have a crossing. It's called Flightmount. Or the city. Which I hate about this place, so if you happen to be doing this yourself, Get the Aether currents ASAP. Because this place sucks. Here's why. There is no way to cross the river. Except for like all the way over here. All the way over here. Other than going to Idleshire. This little nook here, that ain't a way to cross. That is a broken ass bridge. So there'd be 2 points to cross from normally. And the third with the city. But like, there's only the 2 now. Imagine going through the wrong side of Idleshire. As I did several times before I could fucking fly. Yeah, that's the struggle I face. Anyway. I could rant about it all day. And I probably will. We're gonna get another They Came cutscene as soon as I arrive. This place is gorgeous, though. Like, the whole ruined city is gorgeous. The sights here are pretty as fuck. There's that barrier over there for some reason. The place is quite grand. What the fuck are you doing here? The bridge ahead has collapsed. I'm afraid we shan't be crossing there. But worry not, we know another way. See the towering structure to the north. You should be able to cross there. I don't see much to the north. It's fucking foggy as hell. There's the light, I guess. But 15 years abandoned, and already Charlian has fallen into such disarray. Verily, a city is no more than its inhabitants. I mean, that's a good thing, though, isn't it? Charlian is still around somewhere. Already? We already had one of these cutscenes. Oh, we don't get one. Okay. Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of Charlian engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. Man seeks all knowledge, but knowledge seeks no man. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlian journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered. And so much so that it came to be counted amongst Eorzea's great city-states. Alas. But wait. What's this? Oh! Jasky's line. Okay. Alas, those days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlian has become an empty husk of her former self. Uplander is mistaken. Garlean has new keepers, is on cusp of new age of glory. What? Who in the fuck are you? Goblins. Here to plunder the city. Uplander is mistaken, Munchley. We are not thieves. This place is our home. Oh, okay. Your home? Last I looked, it was mine and Alphino's. We were born here. When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. I guess that's fair. My friends, please. We did not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you. Let us speak like civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. If that is truth, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement. I ain't even gonna try to talk like a goblin. Also, I would love to see what they look like underneath the mask, but I probably don't want to. They probably look like a kobold, to be honest. And they kinda ugly. Behold, a town that you can walk around in on a mount. Ugh. A town you can mount up in. Here is Heart of Settlement, name of Idleshire. Oh, hey, a person. What have we got here? Guests? Greetings to you. I am Master Lev. I am Alpha. Greetings to you. I am Alphino Leveilleur, and may I introduce my companions? Waylon, Wisbane, and Yashtola. We have journeyed far in search of a friend, and seek to cross the river. Finding the main bridge collapsed, you went looking for a detour, and ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew. Is that right? That is the short of it. Hi. This place, Idleshire. I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice it to say, I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying around, it was only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Slowfix and his Gobby friends were already settled. First, Gobbies and hunters disliked each other. When understanding came, then friendship. Now Gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build a great new nation. So that is what happened after we Charlians departed. Oh, so you're locals. No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them. Felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part. But it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps you people left lying around are a bloody nuisance. And there's the Illuminati harrying us all day and night. Slowfix has a bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes? Best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Idleshire and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river. I'm not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. I will worry about that next time, because I'm a little hungry, and I believe my cat might be too. So this is probably the last quest I do for the night, and then we can probably face roll the rest of this. Oh, I want to end stream. Right. Okay. Suspend. Ah. Alright. We will call it here. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought Slowfix was an enemy that I'd be encountering later. I'm glad to be wrong. So I was like, who the fuck are you? Why are you here early? Why do we gotta fight you? I was wrong. That ain't how it works. I can't read that. I ain't gonna try to. Anyway. We have enough people to raid out. We have 3 viewers. One of them's probably me. No, we got lime and mini potato and I guess maybe an anon person. I could raid out to the person I was referring to in who you should gift subs to for this mount. They're already on a hype train for what the fuck? Are you guesting with somebody? Oh no, I'm able to invite to guests to their stream. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's the end of this stream. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna raid out to Jasky Miko, who's streaming Final Fantasy XIV. Spoiler stuff, so maybe if you haven't played 14 to the end game, this would be the cutoff point. Maybe just like hop in, gift some subs, and leave, so you can get your rainbow horse mount. But if you don't care about spoilers, come join me for the raid. Just saying, there will be spoilers ahead. We will not be discussing story for the most part. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming by. I will be live again whenever I'm live again. I don't know when that will be. Probably sometime next week. Probably over the weekend. I don't know. I have trouble starting streams. That is just me having all sorts of problems. But bear with me while I work on getting into a rhythm to keep streaming on a schedule, so I'm not like doing this once a week again. Or skipping weeks because I'm tired. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye!